This needs to stop. We've been getting multiple complaints about your son being too loud and disruptive. If you keep causing your neighbors trouble, we're going to have to evict you.
But I still haven't given birth to my daughter yet.
Trouble Busters!
Love and love will finally meet. Bam! Shining. Oh, who's that? Oh, my. Hello there. This is regarding daytime. Yes? Can you make sure your son stays a bit more quiet? Oh, it's only been a couple of days since we talked to you. My name is Melanie. I moved into my new apartment just a couple months ago and somehow keep getting this same complaint. But I don't even have a son. There's less iced tea than what I made this morning. My pillow was somehow on the ground. Something is strange about this house. I hope I'm just thinking too much. Hello?
This needs to stop.
What?
We've been getting multiple complaints about your son being too loud and disruptive. If you keep causing your neighbors trouble, we're going to have to evict you.
But I still haven't given birth to my daughter yet.
Daughter? I haven't heard anything about your daughter. This is why I hate millennials. You don't seem to care about any inconveniences you're causing others, do you?
You need to think about how we feel getting disturbed with your noise every day.
Well, then you better comply with our community rules, okay?
Oh, I wonder if they're mistaking my unit with the unit on the other side. This is not right. I don't think I should keep letting them complain for noises that we're not even making. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters!
So, how can we help you?
You better keep this short. We're busy too. As you can see, I don't have a son.
Maybe your parents are watching him or something?
Yeah, you can't fool us like that.
Is that your husband?
Oh, God! Where do you think you're going? Oh, Alan! Why are you here? That's for me to ask you. Why are you here?
What's going on? I believe this is the son that you guys are talking about. What?
He looks like he's around your age. What do you mean? I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, who is this guy? He just walked in without even knocking on the door.
Yeah, tell us.
This gentleman right here is my classmate from junior high. His name is Jamie.
A classmate?
I never really talked to him back in junior high.
Oh, they're here now. Officer, it was this guy. May I take down some information? What? Why are the cops here?
Of course we called the police. You were inside our house without us even knowing.
That's right. Did you think we're just gonna talk to you and let you go? But I used to be your classmate, and I'm just hanging out at your place. This isn't a big deal. It is a big deal.
When did you guys call the police?
I called the police as soon as I saw Jamie walking into the community. I knew he was gonna be here today.
I see why you called us over today. Great job, Alan.
I'm sorry we had to call you over. We thought it would clear things up for you if you were here to see what's happening with your own eyes. I also didn't want this guy to be inside this house when Melanie's the only one here. God damn it! Besides, isn't it too early in the day for you to be inside the house?
Huh?
You're supposed to be at your maternity yoga class today, and you're supposed to go to your parents' house after and come home around 5 p.m. That's what you do every week. What the heck? How do you know all those details? Of course I do. Melanie was the one who said it 2 months ago when I saw her at the reunion.
At the reunion? I did mention that during the reunion, but I didn't even talk to you at all. Were you eavesdropping on our conversation? But then how do you even know where I live? And how did you even have the keys to my door?
Oh, maybe you don't remember because you were a little drunk that night.
What?
You left your keys with me when we were at the reunion.
That's not true. Besides, I wasn't even drinking.
It's okay. I know you're too shy to say it in front of other people.
That's not true. Oh wait, hold on. I remember now. I somehow lost my keys and you found it for me.
I took it as a sign that you were sending me, so that's why I made sure to make a spare key without anyone else knowing.
Why would you do that?
Well, it was a sign to tell me that I can be here anytime I want, right? I know everything on your mind. This guy is insane. Melanie has always been a shy girl since junior high, so I thought I needed to be the one who takes the initiatives. That's just all fantasy in your head. It's not a fantasy. You don't know anything about Melanie. What? At least I know her more than you do. We used to be madly in love back when we were in school, right?
Oh my god, but I haven't even really talked to you before, and I don't really know you.
What do you mean? Maybe we never talked to each other in person, but our hearts are always connected, right?
No, it's not. You're the only one who feels that way. We just know each other, and we just used to be classmates, that's all.
I know you would want to think that way. You had such a hard time back then.
A hard time?
When we were dating back in high school, we loved each other way too much, and somehow we stopped talking to each other.
Huh?
We tried to talk to each other so many times, but we were too shy to do that. We were too young. I was too happy that I was your boyfriend, and I didn't even think about how you felt. I should have thought about how sad you were for not being able to talk to me before I ever broke your heart. But now I could—
Stop, stop, stop. Stop that right there.
Oh, darling, please accept me as who I am, as is.
Darling? Oh, I feel like puking. And I can't even tell if it's my morning sickness or if it's because of this guy.
What do you mean?
I've never been in a relationship with you, and I have never fallen in love with you.
Oh, don't be shy. You used to visit my house all the time when we were in high school. My mom had always liked you too.
That's because we were neighbors. You missed school quite often, so I used to bring you assignments since my teacher would ask me to for the sake of being your neighbor. There was just one time when your mom asked me to have a cup of tea before I left, and that was all.
My mom was shocked to find out that I broke up with you.
I said I never.
And that wasn't all.
What?
You always smiled at me and talked to me whenever I saw you on the street or when I ran into you at grocery stores. You even said good morning when I saw you at school. I was so happy. I kept going to school because I wanted to see your smile, and that's the only reason why I was able to graduate junior high. I knew and felt that you would want me to graduate with you. You would have never acted that way if you were never in love with me.
Of course I would say hi to my classmate.
But you smiled at me, and I was able to tell from the way you were smiling that you were in love with me.
If what you're saying is true, I would have been in love with all my classmates, my teacher, my 90-year-old neighbor, and even your dad. Does this even sound right?
Oh, don't be shy. I was able to tell that you were still madly in love with me when I saw you at the reunion. But then, because of this guy right here, Melanie couldn't talk to me. I felt so bad for her. What the heck? You snuck into my house and started giving us fantasies about my wife? What a day! If only I was reunited with you a little sooner.
Such a drama.
A one-sided drama, though.
No drama, this is all just in his head. Besides, I only said hi and bye to you at the reunion, and I just thanked you for finding my keys.
But your eyes were glued to me the whole time you were talking to your friend. You guys were talking about how much you were going crazy for me.
How much I loved you? That's not what we were talking about at all.
I was so happy when I knew you were still in love with me. It made me want to start dancing, but I was shy because everyone else was there. I'm sorry I wasn't too expressive, Melanie.
Oh, if you started dancing out of nowhere, maybe I would have noticed that something is wrong with you. I'm sure everyone else would have felt alerted too.
Hey, you need to quit with your fantasies. Melanie already told you that she's never said any of what you're saying.
But then I might know what happened. What happened? How nostalgic. Melanie, you used to go crazy. Yep, I used to go crazy. I was so madly in love, I wouldn't have minded sacrificing every moment I had back in junior high. And do you still go crazy? Of course, I'm still madly in love.
Hearing that you were still madly in love, I wished that you contacted me a lot sooner.
You're wrong. Look, I wasn't talking about you at the reunion. I was talking about the poster that was on the wall behind you. A poster?
Oh, come on, don't be so shy. I told you that I know everything about you, remember? Was that poster for Helen the Melon?
You got it, Alan. I adored Helen the Melon during my entire teens. And there was a poster of Helen the Melon on the wall when we were at the reunion, and we were talking about it so many times just that night. To add, that poster wasn't part of my collection, so it was catching my attention all night. Ugh, that was such a nice poster. I should have taken a picture of it.
Hello? Melanie, come back to the real world.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost myself there. Anyways, I'm a huge fan of Helen the Melon. I go crazy for her.
Yup, you do.
That's right.
So does this mean that this guy was misunderstanding everything all this time?
That's what I've been saying.
That can't be possible. No more excuses. We are going to arrest you for invading their private property. Look, officer, you have to listen. I'm not invading this house. I was invited in. Who invited you in? You even have a spare key without us knowing about it. This is a crime. Were you listening to what I said at all? I have Melanie's permission to have that key.
I never gave you permission.
But you guys can't even prove that I got inside this house without permission. You can't treat me like a criminal.
Don't worry, I have proof. Check this out.
What is that? We bought this camera so we could use it after our daughter was born. A camera? Yes, there were strange things going on inside the house, so we had it recording for the last several days.
And I captured the moment. It also makes me wonder why I haven't thought about doing this sooner.
May we see the footage? Of course you can. No, hold on. Mommy! 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 Hug me! Hug me! Wah! Mommy!
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Oh, excuse me.
I don't know anything about this. You're not getting away. That's clearly you in that footage. We couldn't believe what we were watching at first either. Alan, I know you made this video because you're scared that I'd take Melanie away from you. Why would I do that?
I'm sure I could look into the footage within this community and find him sneaking in and out. If you can provide me with when this video was, I can match it with what I would have and prove that this video is real.
Oh, God damn it. And let me see what's inside that bag. What? No, I refuse. You can't force me to show you inside my bag. I'm not letting you look.
Do you really think you're gonna walk out of here without getting in any trouble?
If you really want to see inside my bag, why don't you go get a warrant?
But you said you're not guilty of anything, right?
That's right, Melanie. You're the only person who seems to understand me.
Can we see inside your bag then?
Oh,
If you don't have anything in that bag that would concern us, you wouldn't have a problem having us take a look, right? Show us what's inside that bag so we can stop accusing you.
but...
If you won't, it only tells us that you've done something.
Found it. Hey, you can't look inside my bag without my permission. Then I'll tell you that you can't come inside my house without my permission, especially not with this stuff. What were you thinking? I was pretending to be the daughter, and it was all for Melanie's sake.
What?
By pretending to be her daughter, I would know what it's like, which would equip me with the knowledge and experience to give advice to Melanie when she might be struggling to be a mother.
That doesn't make any sense.
I practiced crying, I practiced crawling, I practiced walking, and I practiced falling. I simulated how Melanie would help during those scenarios, too. Oh, yeah? Well, thanks, but no thanks. We don't need you to be so concerned about the baby. And besides, before Melanie ever struggles, I will always be here to support her. You're not even prepared. I'm prepared because I practiced. And I've been telling you we don't need you prepared.
So that's why we've been getting complaints that a little boy was making noises from this house.
I thought it was your son, but I guess it was this man making all those noises and disturbances. Well, I'm sorry I kept complaining without even listening to what you were trying to tell us.
I apologize as well.
Oh, please don't apologize. If we didn't get the complaint, I might have never realized what Jamie has been doing inside my house.
That's right. We appreciate you. Hey, Jamie, you've been stalking my wife, and this is a crime. What? Stalking? Yes, stalking. Why do you look like you don't understand a single reason I would call you a stalker? Are you sure that I'm a stalker? You better. Would you still call me a stalker even if Melanie's daughter is my child? What?
What the? This is getting scary.
You might all be misunderstanding, but I'm the real father! May I confirm one last time? You two are not committing adultery, nor have you ever been in a relationship, correct?
Not at all. I've never been in love with this man, not even a split second in my life.
What the heck, Melanie?
What?
None of that matters considering how long we've thought of each other. When we have such powerful love, anything impossible will become possible. He's gone completely bipolar. He's happy and he's mad.
This is getting way too scary now.
Officer, check this out.
Okay, everything is confirmed. Sir, we're taking you with us and we're gonna take down some reports from you. What? But why? I'm not stalking her. Why do you keep listening to what they tell you and not what I tell you? This isn't fair. The fact that you're inside this house suffices as the evidence. I said Melanie gave me. I wonder if you would still say that after seeing this. What the? You said you picked up those keys when she dropped them, but you actually took them from her purse. I did that because Melanie wanted me to. I only did what Melanie wanted me to do. Hey, Melanie, we can't let these guys break us apart again. You need to help me out.
Break us apart? Don't you realize that everything was just in your head all this time? You knew you weren't supposed to come into our house, and that's why you've been trying to get in when you knew we weren't home.
But, God damn it, you, Alan. Me? Her beautiful silky green hair, charming smile, her glasses hide her sparkling eyes. How could you let this beautiful woman go to a reunion by herself? You don't love her. Maybe you're right. If only I knew that you'd end up stalking her, I wouldn't have let her go on her own. What did you just say? I had work that night, and it wasn't like I don't care about her. Besides, I can say so many more great things about Melanie than you just did. Not just her physical appearance, but so much more.
Alan is the one and only man that I love.
God damn it! God damn it!
And this was how the cause of the noise complaint, Jamie, had been arrested by the police on the spot. I heard he stalked someone else in the past just the way he did to me this time. Since it wasn't his first time, the court sentenced him to 2 years of imprisonment. Thank you so much for everything. Oh, you guys didn't have to move out. The noise wasn't even your fault.
That's right, and that guy is already gone, too.
We just didn't feel comfortable living in that house knowing that he'd been sneaking in.
We don't want him coming back either.
Oh, that's true. Well, please, take care. Thank you. I'm looking forward to giving birth to our daughter, and I'm looking forward to building a happy life with Alan. Trouble Busters!